Morning. Good morning, good morning. I am coming from you from Adelaide, from my room, which is about to be my old room down here because we are in the process of moving house. And my question for you today is, where do you get your support from? Do you get it from outside circumstances, so like praise from others, or your bank account, the image looking back from the mirror, or is it coming from within? So we have been conditioned, we have been programmed to look outside. Like, we've been taught about our five senses. Like, if you think about it, see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. Look here, feel this, see this. And that is a lot of the time where our thoughts come from the external, and then we take them on internally and then create the picture over and over again. Or maybe we think a little bit and we go, oh, I don't want that, I want something a little bit better. What I want you to think about today is, if you are the center, so this is you, and everything that's happening around you has come from your thoughts. That's it. Whatever you have thought about and whatever you have internalized, which means that you have put feeling into. So as soon as you look at something and it doesn't feel good, your job is to change that thought into something you want. How easily can you do that? And then feel that rather than what is going on here. That's what our purpose in life is, to create our life by design. That's why I've called this group this. Now, we also have been programmed to see what's going on out there and become the plaything for it or of it. Okay, so the teacher said, do this, do this. My boss said I have to do this and I have to do this. And sometimes, because we're getting told what to do, we actually have a bit of resentment to those that are telling us, because they're making us do things we don't want to do. They're getting results that we don't want, and we keep doing it. Why? Now, that is a part of your paradigm. That is how you've been conditioned. Your paradigm is your programming. It's a multitude of habits. It's what you do daily. Now, I teach people that you don't get your goal, you get who you've become. So in this whole process, if you become somebody completely different from the inside, say hi if you're here. If you become somebody completely different, so you're self-poised, you are not letting what's going on out there control you. You are saying, this is what I want, this is how it's going to feel, and this is what I would do in those moments. You have control. You are predicting your future and you are creating it. However, what most of us do is we want this out there, it's not there. My God, I must be doing something wrong, and start beating up on ourselves. Who's guilty? I've been guilty of that for bloody years, blaming everything that's going on out there rather than taking responsibility first. Like, I'm creating it all by what I think. All I need to do is change the way I think. I'm not telling you that this is the easiest thing in the world to do. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to think about something that you want when this is really loud, when you're seeing the opposite, when you're feeling like physically feeling things and seeing things and walking in places where it's not what you want. When you're hearing other people complain, or you're hearing that it's not here yet. I know it's difficult. Well, what's the alternative? We just keep feeding this same cycle. If you want out of that cycle, if you want to learn a different way to live, first of all, there's paradigm shift on Monday next week. Now, you're going to come up with a lot of excuses. I know that. Polly, it's the wrong time of day for me. It doesn't work for me. I'm so busy, Guess what? You've got a week. Hey, morning, Monique. You've got a week to watch it. 1 week, that's it. People have a habit of procrastinating, putting things off, saying that what is going on right now, which are not the results that you want, morning, Tammy, not what you want, that is stopping you from getting what you want. And that's what I want you to stop doing. Stop letting what is going on now control you. Decide what your point of support is going to be. What is going to control you? My thoughts are going to control me. I am not going to be the plaything for everything that's happening out there. And take back some of that control. It is not going to happen overnight. However, when will you start, if not now? So Paradigm Shift starts Monday next week. It is a 3-hour event. I'm not bringing it to you live because it's stupid o'clock. It's already happened, actually. I'm waiting for the recording, and then I'm going to let you view it with me, and then we're going to discuss it a bit. You will have access for 1 week only, so you do not procrastinate. And you are going to be able to learn a lot more about yourself. You're going to understand, because once you have understanding of why you do the things that you do, you can turn them around and change them in a dime. You don't have to wait months and do the repetition. You just accept a different idea and you can change. So that's your first thing. The second thing I want you to think about doing is, what do you want? What do you really want? Don't let, and this is what I see a lot of people do, they let what they believe they're capable of decide what they want. So you think, if you were thinking about doubling your income, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? I'm going to double my income. What's the first thing? How? How the hell are you going to do that? You already work 40 hours or 50 hours or 70 hours a week. How the hell are you going to double it? Maybe you want to settle down and have a family, but you're like me and just kept going out with deadbeat after deadbeat after deadbeat. And at some point you had to go, okay, I'm done with this. And I had to do something completely different than what I'd done for the 7 or 8 years prior. So you have to change. So when are you going to start? I'm telling you that you should do it as fast as you can. If you want to fast track that, just yell out, I'll help you. It's exciting. I'm a control freak. I was a control freak. So doing this work for me sometimes is a little bit like, I have to let go of everything and just allow. I'm a forcer. I get things done. Whole different way of living. Fun times, scary times, happy times. Sometimes not so happy. However, we know we're getting different results every day, so things are changing.